On Jet Up today, Leroy, shocking. They have a sweep of picks. Everybody is picking
there we
Ravens.
Go.
Everybody
I got you.
Go ahead.
Got you. It's a baseball term. It's missile.
What do you mean it's a missile?
In sports, whether baseball, football, hockey, what you have when someone crushes a home and launches a 60-yard touchdown pass or nets a goal from the blue line on a one-timer, anything that gets an absolute bleeping send in sports.
That's a missile?
Yeah,
but it's also a piss whistle.
No.
Here, definition. Billy is fighting a 1-2 count right now. The pitcher delivers, and Billy hits an absolute piss missile to center field. That baby is long gone.
I'm pretty sure it's piss whistle.
It's missile, dude. Oh my god.
Found the answer and you're still.
Anyway, on Jet Up, they have all picked the Ravens to beat the Dolphins. Shocker.
Charlatans.
Shocker.
Yeah.
Hit the ID here, Justin Ribbit.
Oh, it's not that bad.
This is WAXY Miami, WSFS HD2 Miramar. The home of Tobin and Leroy, Jim Rome, Hawk and Crowder, the Miami Heat, and Inter Miami. And always live on the free Odyssey app.
Yep.
You're doing it again.
Read your line, dummy.
What do you mean? Oh, sorry. This the headline's brought to you by the new Palmetto Ford Truck Super Center. Why buy your truck at a car store? Palmetto Ford?
We know trucks.
What do you mean? What am I doing again?
What you're doing again.
No, I don't understand what you're talking about.
You do this all the time, and it's just ramped up in the past couple weeks. I'm not sure if someone's telling you to do this, but I put together all the things you said in this is probably just the past 2 or 3 weeks, and I'm taking a stand, dude. I'm taking a stand.
Hit the ID here, Frown of the Elf. Hit the ID here, Ivy League. Hit the ID here, never has his key to get in the building. Hit the ID here, man bosom. Hit that ID here, old shout ahead. Hit the ID here, Froggus Gump. Hit the ID here, Frog Diggin. Hit the ID here, Aggie McGee. Hit the ID here, Gyrator. First one's hit that ID here, Tadpole. Hit the ID there, Eye of Newt. Hit the ID here, Bearded One. Hit the ID here, Waddle Waddle. Hit the ID here, you inappropriate bastard.
They call me.
Ass kisser.
They call me.
Two shorts.
They call me.
Buzz cut.
That's not my name. That's not my name. That's not my name. That's not my name. They call me.
PM amphibian.
I think at some point we're all gonna just be sitting in HR and they can just talk to all of us.
And we're all just pointing at each other like, no. Honestly, I love how each one has the same tone.
Yeah.
It's like it was all given to you all at once.
Oh my goodness.
Glad you guys enjoy that. I did enjoy that.
I want to hear it again. I want that as my ringtone.
Sexy sauce, open incognito.
And say, answer the phone there, piss missile. that's what could you imagine sitting in a group of people and just say, hey, answer the phone there, frog boy.
Are we under the we're under agreement here though? Like Justin Herbert, what he did yesterday, super tough. But if that was Tua Tagovailoa speared in half and he did that, it's because he's fragile and itty bitty.
Well, first of all, if he throws that pick six, we're still talking about it.
I think people would call for him to retire if Tua threw that pick six.
Right.
I think they would.
And it was a terrible throw.
Oh, awful! Ruined the game. Chargers should be 2-0 right now. Justin Herbert ruined it, but you never know it. Hero to everybody for his back.
Because you know what? Here's the twist they could put on it. Still fought till the end.
To the end, gritty. He fooled me too. And you want to know something? I don't even think he was that hurt. Looking back on it, that whole play,
dude.
Nah, I'm telling you, dude.
He got folded up like luggage.
Nah, I think he was acting. I think it was a deke. Like he went there and he showed, oh, my ribs. And that opened it up for the throw down the middle.
But if his ribs were hurt, why he kept holding his hammy?
I don't know. People were happy, though. I tell you what, though. Dolphins Twitter yesterday when when he threw that pick six, I put the oof soundbite. Dolphins Twitter lapped that up. They loved it, and they love rooting against Justin Herbert. It's a shame. He is kind of fun to watch, but you have to root on his downfall. That's just the rules. I don't make them.
Because
Even though it's not his fault.
Because you have the other guy.
Yeah, you got to root on his failures.
Right? Can't they both? Can they both be good?
Tua has to do. Tua, I think, has to make the playoffs first, and then once he has something over,
wouldn't that have more to do with the team?
I don't know. I'm just saying he's got to do something that Herbert hasn't done for him to before we can get to that point.
Because here's the deal: they have two of the best pass rushers in the league.
Yes, they do.
They have one of the best secondaries in the league. If they don't make the playoffs, it's going to be more of a knock on them than if Tua didn't. Because there's still some ironing out things, some things that need to be ironed out with the Dolphins as of right now. That's not where the Chargers are. The Chargers are all in. So if they don't make the playoffs, like we're now having a conversation about, oh, okay, does he then get but he can't take his team to the playoffs with all that talent.
Something about that Brandon Staley's face, you know? You guys agree with me? You watch that Chargers coach and you're like, I don't like the looks of him.
Really?
Let me look at this.
You can't hear.
What?
Mike McDaniel can't be your coach, and you making fun of another coach.
I'm not making fun of him. I just don't like the looks of him.
Wow.
I do get evil elf vibes.
Right. Yeah.
Wow.
Can you give me Brandon Staley after the game yesterday? He was all kissing his quarterback's ass, even though he blew the game. He was like, oh, there's no quarterback like Justin Herbert. Get over yourself. Seriously, dude. Enough.
It was a tough game, and you're not going to see a quarterback in any level of football play tougher and do more for their team and will their team to give them a chance than him. There's nobody that can do what he can do. Nobody. He showed a lot of guts. He showed us what he shows every day, that we're never out of the fight, and he brought us back and gave us a chance.
He literally put you out of the fight. Like, he literally put you out of the fight, dude. What are you talking about? There's nobody tougher. There's nobody like him. Actually, there is. A guy literally across the field. He could do the same thing and did it better. I did maybe get lucky on one of those picks, too. You know, I mean, Asante Samuel. I think he got that interception, dude.
It was weird. Like, it did. The ball was moving, but he had that hand underneath it.
There's nobody tougher. There's nobody like my Justin. Hey, well, don't ignore the fact that he blew the game for you there, Chief. 99-yard pick six. I mean, how much further do you want the interception to go? Do you want this to be CFL? Like, Jesus, you couldn't throw a worse interception than what he threw. No one can do what he does. No one. All right. He's a good quarterback. Don't get me wrong. I enjoy watching him play. I'm sorry I got to root for him to fail, but let's not act like he's a baby between Dan Marino and John Elway. Calm down, Brandon. You see what I mean, though? Like, I don't like the looks of him. I don't like the sounds of him.
Hey, you have literally talked yourself into that corner.
What? What do you mean?
So now you all in against the coach.
I don't like him. I don't like the Chargers coach. Everybody, you want to know why? Because everybody was like, oh, he goes for it all the time last year. He kept them out of the playoffs. Have you seen two bozos get more flowers than this Brandon Staley and Justin Herbert? And what do? Ruin their team's chances to win all the time. He's just taller Phillip Rivers. Always trailed by a score. Same franchise, same QB. Brandon Staley doesn't even know how to get to the playoffs. He's gifted the playoffs. He goes, nah, no thanks. Shut up, dude. There's no quarterback that's like him, and he's the best, and I love him so much. A real piss whistle, this Brandon Staley.
Oh, okay. Matt, you're just whatever you want it to be.
Dude,
whatever you want it to be.
It doesn't apply. Quit using it.
Stunt Steve says he's slowly turning into Gase for Tobin. I feel like he's got a Gase look to him. Like he kind of looks like Adam Gase. Maybe that's what bothers me, Stunt Steve.
Oh,
Yeah, right? Look at that face, J-Fig.
yeah.
Doesn't it bug you?
He looks like he's in high school.
And by the way, stop acting like you're an offensive guru. You're a defensive coach, okay? I feel like he sits there with that play sheet all the time. You're not doing nothing. All right? You're letting Herbert go out there and cook. Good for you.
That is like a fake
He's
clap.
tried to. No, I'm telling you right now, J Fig. He's tried to pass himself off as an offensive guru with this going for it on fourth down, but he's not. He's a chameleon. I don't like Brandon Staley. And you want to know something? I don't like the Chargers anymore.
You really want
Yeah.
you hot take yourself into hate.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep.
Like
I don't like him. And I don't want him to succeed.
you just hot take. You just kept doubling down till you're like, you know what? I hate him. And the Chargers too.
I hate Herbert. I hate his coach. I hate the team now.
And we didn't even have to egg you on. You just had a conversation with yourself. You just did the last segment with yourself and backed yourself into a corner.
If things were more fair and square, okay. Like, all right, maybe I'd give them a little more respect. But everybody treats them like they're God's gift to football, and they're not.
That'll end. Because guess what? Regardless of what you do, you got to win. Just ask the coach that used to coach the Celtics.
You know what? That's a good point. I got a Twitch says Brandon Staley gives me big Brad Stevens vibes. You're right, Leroy. He does give me Brad Stevens vibes too. I don't like him. Wildly overrated, this Brandon Staley. I prefer Deuce Staley.
And again, it's only his second year. So, like, take a...
Yeah, but you know what? He burst onto the scene. He tried to be in the cool kids club with all the offensive gurus, and you're not an offensive guru. You're a defensive guy. You're a nerd. Zone blitz. Hand in the dirt. 4-3-3-4.
Wow.
Hey, you want to know something, Brandon Staley? Do me a favor, dude. Get in your car and stay in your lane. The best quarterback I've ever seen. Where did he come from? Where did this Staley come from? I don't even know his credentials.
Wasn't he with Andy Reid?
Credentials before this.
He served as an assistant coach for the Denver Broncos and Chicago Bears.
Oh, no.
Really?
He wasn't.
Yeah, he was also the defensive coordinator for the Rams in 2020. But before that,
Oh, the team that went to the Super Bowl?
and
That was pretty good. Yeah, the team was, whatever. 13. What do they get? What do they only give up? Like 13 points in that Super Bowl, right?
I don't know. They lost, didn't they?
They did lose. Yeah. Shut up.
What are you doing?
Just tired of it. Because you know why? This Kirk Herbstreit yesterday. He smooth talked me into this Justin Herbert. I feel bad. It's because he's so charming. He was on our show and he kissed Leroy's ass. Nice try, Herbie. I came to my senses when I woke up this morning.
You know what? Of all the people doing games, he is the one person you can't hate.
Nah, I love him.
You can't hate Herbie.
He's a
You
delight.
can't.
I love that broadcast crew. It's great.
Yeah.
Top notch.
He's the
You
one who
can't-
called out the UM program.
He is. He
Forced
saved
them to
it.
Step it up.
He saved
You know
it.
what? I would say this, that you probably get a more unique perspective from Kurt Herbstreit because he's seen these kids the longest.
True.
You
That's
know what I
true.
mean? Like he's seen what they were before they got to the league.
Plus, he's a psycho. He was watching Big Ten Network one day just randomly.
It's true.
Who does that?
Who does that?